Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new video. Here's how I got creative with some braiding hair I found. Starting on natural, somewhat blow-dried hair, I began by creating a side part and sectioning off the hair in front of my ears on both sides. I did this because I wanted a side part initially, but I found some difficulty later on when it came to actually crocheting, so I don't think I would use this braiding style again unless I had more braiding hair to hide my braids underneath, or if the braiding hair actually matched my natural hair. Once the top was sectioned off, I did 4 simple cornrows down the back. For those who don't know how to cornrow, I actually have a cornrowing tutorial that a lot of people have finally been able to learn how to cornrow with, so I linked it in the description area if you need that. For the hair in front, I cornrowed that as well, but to the side, splitting the big section into 2 cornrows. And I went ahead and connected those 2 braids on the side just so that the hair wasn't too bulky underneath. Once the braids were complete, I sewed down my hair. This is the same type of thread that would be used if you were getting a weave. The thread does matter just so that it doesn't pull on your hair and you don't experience any hair loss when the sewing process is happening. Not in any specific way, I carefully sewed down my braids to prep for the crocheting. The curved needle is actually really helpful for this because it ensures that you're not having to aim that needle straight into your head. It actually just tucks under your braid and comes up on the other side. I was kind of all over the place with the sewing. This is my first time sewing my hair down, so it wasn't really a concern to have it perfect. Once I was done with the sewing, I made sure to knot the thread at the end just so that the thread wouldn't come undone. As for the 2 front braids, I was easily able to just tuck them under the sewing that was done in the back. I just kind of wiggled them through the thread. Now on to the crocheting. I used Rost Afri Kanekalon braiding hair in color L Purple. I'll also be using this crochet hair tool. To make the process quicker for myself, I went ahead and sectioned the hair off before I applied it. To crochet it, I first twisted the top of each piece, inserted the crochet tool all the way through my braids, opened the latch, placed the hair within it, closed the latch, twisting my wrist back and forth, gently pulled it back through. To secure it in place, I pulled the hair to make sure the hair tightened around my hair. I repeated that same technique all over. Once the crocheting was done, I began wrapping the hair around Flexirods. Majority of synthetic hair can be manipulated when it's dipped in hot water, so that's what I did with each piece. I didn't use a big pot of boiling water because I wanted to see what I was doing, but you can easily burn yourself with this step, so please get help if you can. And as I look back at the video, if I do this again, which I will, I probably would rather curl the hair before installing it, just so that it could be curly starting from the root and have more time to completely dry. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Once all the hair was dipped, curled, and dried, I separated each section to create volume and went in with some scissors to add shape. as fun as experimenting and trying something new was, I did this purple look specifically to raise awareness of a now 23-year-old girl named Ciham. She was 15 years old when she was unjustly imprisoned in Eritrea without trial and continues to have people fighting for her freedom. Since she is an American citizen, there are steps that can be done to draw attention to her case on our end. The main objective of this campaign is to bring Ciham's case to the attention of Senator Kamala Harris and engage Harris's support in securing Ciham's long overdue freedom. I've included information in the description area, and I hope you take a moment to check it out to see how you can help on your end. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll see you all in my next video.